And it's not giving me anything yet. I'm going nice and slow. It is a terrible parking lot for a human driver.
Yeah.
Alright, no, nothing yet. Maybe once we clear out of this corner. Oh,
but it is finding it.
Right.
Look at this. It's already doing it. And it's finding its spot.
Just don't crash into the... Whoa, why is that so...
Oh! I'm glad you got involved. So it saw the exit there.
But it was like punching it.
Yeah. Why was it in such a rush?
Oh. Alright. Okay, it's going. Wow, aggressive, but respectable. Although it kind of just broke. Alright. Woo! Off to a good start here.
Well, I still think that, like we even knew, like that particular parking lot is hard for a human driver.
Right.
But I don't know why it would accelerate if it didn't know where it was going.
Well, in a parking lot, it punched it, and it didn't really know where it's going.
I felt it. Like, where are you going right now?
Right. So that's a little... well, it's done that in my neighborhood before too. Wow. So what's interesting, so normally, still slow down a little bit, but normally my car would decelerate extremely hard if there was a car in the middle of the road. Mm-hmm. With beta so far, it seems to still go towards it and then slow down if it really thinks it needs to. That's one of the other things that I've picked up.
Would you say it's more smooth?
Oh yeah. As far as that goes, because what would happen was there'd be a car, in the middle, crossing, whatever it would do, and then the car would already pass just about, and then my car would slam on the brakes.
Yeah.
Now it does a much better job. It's much smoother. All right, we're coming up on a right turn. Coming up to I don't think I have the voice on. I should probably put that on. So, so I noticed too, it doesn't necessarily legally. I guess it doesn't have to put the turn signal on
for a split.
Split like that. You're just but now we're taking the actual turn.
But I would put the turn signal on.
See exactly. I would still do it.
I would do it.
So I'm gonna watch the curb here. It can go.
Yeah, there's a high curb.
It's a high curb, and it looks like it really wants to be friends with that high curb. It's going real slow. The person behind me is. I'm gonna give it a little acceleration here, just because it's going too slow. Oh, see now
now it's firing.
Now see that's the thing. It's very apprehensive, and then it's absurdly confident. Odd. I don't know a better way to.
Yeah, it's a strange way to be.
It's very strange. Yeah. All right, so let me put the voice on over here. There we go. Just in case. All right, so it looks like we have something where we're going to be bearing left soon. Yeah, well, I'll need to get a camera to focus on the braking for no reason. I need to get a camera to focus on the screen just to fill in the void.
As it braked, I saw it say saving here. Was that saving your profile?
Oh no, I think I just
stay on Everett Road.
You're just going this way.
Yeah. All right,
what
so
were you gonna say, buddy?
Hold on left. I think I just moved my chair.
Oh, there you go. That would make sense. Yeah, updating a profile.
Yeah. All right, so everything's going nice and smooth. No, there's this one road in this area that my car always went over the line with when it was on autopilot.
Okay.
I don't know where it is, but I gotta go back there. There was another area when I used to work down in Albany that I brought my car there, and all right, so we're gonna be, I guess, taking it right onto the highways. So we're probably gonna need to get over to that lane.
Let's do it.
Yep. Signal on. See, this is something that your car can do, with just basic autopilot. You can put the blinker on and move over to the different lane. Where this really is different is that it's going to stop at the light, not this light, I guess, but the next light, and then take the turn.
Well, it would still stop at the light for me.
Oh, still stop at the light, but once we get there.
But when it turns green, I have to hit the accelerator button.
Because it's too slow?
No, it won't engage until. So the only time it'll go through a green light is if there's a car in front of it.
Sure.
Right, or recently. Maybe I haven't paid attention to it recently. But I remember that being a thing. Like if this car was ahead of us here, it would go through the green light because that car is going through the green light. But if there's no cars in front of us, it's stopping or asking me to tap the accelerator.
I'll check. Oh, I can't check your settings. Is that test?
Yeah, the car's not with us right now. And this is all. You're not doing anything here.
I don't think. From when we left there, I haven't done anything.
Really?
So this is a little. So
that's good. It stopped for that car.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So we had a merge. It stopped for the car. That was nice. We're getting onto the highway, and then once we get accelerating pretty nicely there.
Yeah.
So once we get onto the highway, this is actually my first time being on beta on the highway.
Cool.
I believe that it just goes into navigate on autopilot. Yep. So you actually lose FSD. Even the visualization thing goes away.
Yeah.
And now I think from what Elon said, there's like 2 different stacks. I don't know enough about AI and all that stuff, but he said there's 2 different stacks. And the way that it is, there's a highway stack and everything else stack. What they want to do is get it all under one stack. I guess that'll be the next update to look forward to.
It's very interesting.
Yeah. So now just on the highway, we're just continuing on here for a little while.
Well, you don't have to if you didn't want to. You go through the pine bush, and that's really putting it through its face.
Oh, really? Where's that? Should we get off somewhere?
Yeah, Weston Avenue. So don't actually go on the throughway.
So, and this is my first time driving at nighttime with
interesting.
Yeah.
Just a warning, you may have to get involved. So,
really, what's
in the pine bush there, areas with no lights, no lines on the road.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Yeah, I wonder if it's gonna take it.
As long as there's no bears that pop out or deer or anything like that.
Believe it or not, it's pretty good about animals.
I think I can register dogs, so
that's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that they did that.
You can't register. Although I just saw something recently where there was a dog in the middle of the road and the car did not register. Nothing happened. Nothing happened, but it did not register the dog.
The human had to hit the brakes.
Huh?
The human had to hit
I
the brakes.
thought you meant me hit the brakes right now. I was like, hit the brakes. What am I not seeing?
Please
hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. Why? Just do it.
A human had to probably hit the brakes for the dog. That's terrible. I don't like hearing that. I hope they update
staying on here, or am I getting off?
You're actually going to stay on here until the very last. Believe it or not, there is one more exit.
Left to stay on Interstate.
So I'll probably just have to intervene. So
You'll have to stay here.
Stay in this lane?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're not getting on. Oh, but that's was that a toll road? 87 or no? Or it goes on to 90 is the toll road?
Yes.
Okay.
So you'll see it as we pass.
In 1,000 feet, keep left to stay on Interstate.
Let's see what it does with these cars.
New York State through
Probably won't do
Interstate
anything.
87
There's good
south.
speed here.
From what I've been told, so the other thing with beta, it is vision only.
They did cut the radar.
So radar is cut on any.
Yeah. Like our older cars with radar.
Yeah.
Now keep left to stay
I don't know
on
why they would
Interstate
do that though.
91.
Like it's already in the car. It seems silly.
It's from what I know. I think it was that they're getting. I guess it's like you have 2 people talking to you at the same time. You can only listen to one person talk to you. So let's get rid of the person that we don't
want
talking to us.
Okay, thanks for explaining it that way.
And I guess the most layman's term.
This is the exit you want to
So I'll
go.
put my blinker on.
It probably won't deviate. Oh, it did?
Well, for now, but it might try to pull us back.
Yeah, look.
Let's see.
I'm going to cancel the upcoming.
Okay. Nope,
Cancel it again.
No, stay here.
It did stay.
All right. Hey, and now we're back on. Back on beta. Right.
Interesting.
I wonder if it's gonna. It might even try to pull us right back on the highway again, though. I wouldn't be surprised. It's probably already regarding us or no?
Yeah, you're right. It's trying to get us back on the highway.
All right, you could. I mean, if you roughly keep me on here, just let me know, and I could use the turn signal to probably tell it what we needed to do.
Yeah.
So I should easy to get over.
Yeah, because so the Crossgates Mall is coming up on the right.
That person moved out of the way for us, so we can get over this way. Oh, it wants us to do like a full 360 over here.
I see. And come back.
Yeah.
But we can go up western.
Right. So we'll just press cancel or use the turn signal, or if I need to intervene there, then we'll intervene at that point. So what do we want to go on western and then to Pine Bush?
Well, it's no real road named Pine Bush.
Oh, okay.
But it's okay. You don't know. How can I explain it best?
Just the area, Pine Bush area.
Well, it's actually kind of funny. When I was teaching, I did a whole unit on this. You'll probably know more about this than the average person in the area. The Pine Bush Preserve is a state preserve where it's a pine barrens. So they actually burn it.
Oh yeah.
With gold every once in a while. So you know what I'm talking about. And
nice place to go for a walk.
A beautiful place to go.
Actually, they have EV designated parking there, but they don't have EV charging, but they have EV designated spots.
Put your car in display without getting any benefit.
That's like
all
it is. It's like, well, thanks. I guess.
Thanks a lot.
So we're gonna keep going straight here. It probably it wants us to go over there to Crossgates Mall Road.
Yeah,
we'll just turn, but we'll just
ignore that.
So I should probably put my signal on to keep us here.
Good thinking.
It might want to pull us back. Yeah.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Crossgates.
So, but the Pine Bush also, because of what grows there
Now turn right
is
onto
the
Cross
only place where the
Road.
corner blue butterfly lives in the whole world. So there's another one to the.
Oh, nope, stay here, stay here.
Oh,
Stay here.
no, is it
Hey,
gonna-
am I able to keep it? I'm just gonna keep tapping the left turn. Oh my
no!
God.
Oh no! That was not
aggressive.
good, actually.
That was. I mean, I guess it saw no one was there, but that was.
Yeah,
That
but-
was. What the hell? What? That was.
Oh,
That was
okay,
odd. It just.
And then spit it out. Yeah. and
What
then
was that? Maybe because of the route.
to tell us, hey, you're ignoring
Right, you're
the directions.
Maybe that was it. Maybe they don't like that you're ignoring the route that they got you on, and I don't know. That's a good test right there to see what happens if you try to keep saying no, I don't want to go that way, I don't want to go that way. What's it gonna do? It's apparently gonna tell you to take over immediately. So
That's the same like jail that throws you in with no prompting.
right, exactly. That was the take over immediately
Yeah.
thing. Is that a fire truck coming up or ambulance? I don't hear it. Oh shit!
Oh, because we just passed the fire station too, and
But there was no light, was there?
They were raising the. I agree. There was no
But
light.
there was no emergency light going.
I saw them raising the garage door.
Yeah, but there's no flashing light.
No flashing light.
Oh, okay. No, you know what? They might just do that every time they open up the door anyway.
Maybe.
Just
Test them.
Yeah. All right.
Whoa!
So it's breaking weight.
Wow! If somebody was behind us and be pulling their hair out.
Yeah. All right, so unnecessary braking.
Yeah.
For no phantom braking to a degree. I suppose.
And that car was with all the way
yeah,
in
they were in the
middle
other
lane.
side,
They were
yeah.
out of our
so
way.
there was a car in front of us that pulled over into the median, but we were in a 40. It probably just slowed down to 20 for no reason. There was no car in front of us at that time, and it just stayed there. So are we going through Pine Bush? Am I going to tell it a different way? Or are we just staying on?
Actually,
Central?
you're good now. Just let it go.
Oh, okay. So at this point, it's really just traffic lights and nothing too stressful for the car.
But still,
But it is interesting to see
Yeah,
the
well,
display,
it
the
is, yeah.
lines, seeing how it does at nighttime. That's pretty cool.
But we're on the right track now.
Do you take this road to work, or do you take the highway typically?
Well, I haven't been. This is gonna sound crazy, but I haven't been in the office since April of 2020. It feels like a long time now.
That's what they asked you guys to come back.
They did.
And he's
Well, because of the asthma,
right.
my doctor, and rightfully so, said, you know what, you are in a higher risk.
Higher risk rate, yeah.
So
That's good.
reasonably, let's just keep you. I've been doing my job fine for over a year and a half from my living room. Let's keep you home. And I agree with him. And luckily, my employer has a reasonable accommodation program to help people that need help, whether it be a broken leg, whatever it needs, whatever you need. And they accepted the reasonable accommodation is to keep me home and revisit it in the end of November. So, but yeah, when I would go to work, there was a whole thing about if I leave at a certain time, because it feels like the whole Capital District lives there and drives to Albany. If I leave in a 15-minute window, I'm going to be late because I'm going to be stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic. If I leave before it, I could get to work without a problem driving Miss Daisy, nice and easy. If I leave after it, I have to really drive fast, but I'll actually make it on time because I
You have a Tesla, so you can get there faster.
Well, a lot of times I drive the IMIV.
Oh, right. Even in the summer?
Well, because if I have to go to the landlord houses
right afterwards.
after work, what am I going to go home and get the other car and then go?
Yeah.
So, also I get stuck parking under this tree that I believe has spit sap all over the car, like last summer, 2 summers ago.
Yeah.
That, believe it or not, is still on the car. Jack's going to get it off him. He's taking the car this weekend. And finally, I'm going to have something done to the car with the ceramic, whatever he's going to do. So after seeing your car, I had to hire him. I said this car looks phenomenal.
Except right now, I'm not doing Jack a good service by looking the way it is.
Well, you had it done a while back,
right?
You know?
Right, and eventually ceramic does wear off, and you gotta reapply and polish. But yeah, with the I don't know, I was enjoying my Hoffman Unlimited car wash while it lasted, but it went up to like almost $40 a month.
Yeah, but you brought it into a. a regular spinning rag car. You nuts! I would have never done that.
So the thing is that why is this guy tailgating? Well, I guess. Come on, dude.
Yeah, 45.
It's a 45 and a 40.
They
That's
want to
plenty.
do 60. They want to do 60.
Right.
Anyway, that's what you showed me with the wheel covers. That's what I have.
Right. So the thing is, the condition of my paint was terrible the day I bought it. You know, I bought it.
Sure.
So I was kind of like, well, you know, I got it repaired. Tesla took care of that. But it was just something where I was like, well, you know, I got black paint because that was a free color at the time. Now it's like 1,000 or 2,000 or something, and white is. And I wanted white. That's the thing. I really wanted white. And I think white at that time. Okay, this guy's still tailgating me, and he wanted a different lane. I hate that. And we're not on a highway, so there's no reason that I have to be in the left lane or the right lane. Like this guy can easily just go. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Whatever.
Jerk.
Whatever.
But you're right. You could.
Right? There's a free open lane if you want to go somewhere faster. Go in another lane, you know.
But so if you could do it again, you'd be happier now because you would get the white.
Oh yeah, I would have.
Well,
what I really wanted was red with white interior. That was the dream. Well, I was pulling to the left a little. Okay, nice. It came just a little bit. You could feel on the wheel it's starting to pull
it
a little to the
hesitated
left,
a little bit,
and then it brought itself right back. Yeah, I'm dying to pull up to another Tesla and then like look inside the car and see the visualization and be like, wow, you got it. The funny thing is I feel like most people wouldn't even know. Most people wouldn't notice.
I think any Tesla driver would see the difference.
So?
That's
well, if they looked in, they might be like, what? Alright, so we're taking still being super observant. The way I described it, especially with my dad, I said it's almost like when you're going out for your driver's license exam, right? Whatever, the driver's permit license, whatever, and you're like, you look left and you look right and you look left and you look like you're over dramatizing the actions so that they know that you look left. When I drive this now and it's on beta, I do the same. The Tesla in front of us did not use their turn signal, so we know that they're not on beta.
That person is not driving correct.
That person is not on beta. All right, we're actually we are on beta and it is using the turn signal. Good car. All right,
this is kind of a weird turn. Let's see how it takes it. Smooth. Yeah, but
then it had to know where it accelerates.
Yeah, we're in a roller coaster all of a sudden.
I honestly wonder if they're doing that on purpose just to like screw with beta testers.
To make you pay attention.
Maybe,
like, hey,
or just like, hey, here's something to wake you up. Yeah, make sure you're paying attention. Exactly. Just completely unnecessary acceleration.
It was.
But that's how I drive anyway. So, those trash cans.
They too close?
I don't know. They really weren't that close.
They were on the other side of the white line.
They were plenty on the other side of the white line. Yeah, that's.
It slowed down.
But it slowed down for them, and it moved a little. To the left room too. What I'm interested too is if there's a bicyclist or just a jogger in that lane.
Yeah.
I wonder because I don't know legally. I thought you needed 6 feet to pass. Right?
Patrick explained that on his trip with full self-driving to the Niagara Falls event.
Yeah.
It actually went around a garbage truck and properly went over the double white yellow line. Properly did it, like as if you or I were driving. And that's what he said. His wife freaked out.
Right, and it's like, what would
But he said that's what I would have done if I was driving, so what's the difference?
Right, exactly.
And she agreed she would have done the same thing. So it's just the idea that the car is breaking the rules by going over the yellow line. So I understand her concern, but it was going over the yellow line for a real world reason. This lane was blocked by a garbage truck. That happens.
I just since we left Frank's, besides the part where we wanted to drive into the other part of the parking lot floor there, we haven't intervened since we actually left.
That's cool.
Right? I don't think we have.
That's cool. Well, other than forcing it to a different room.
Forcing it to go the way we wanted it to go, which really that's not the car's fault at all. They have the Christmas lights up already?
People are nuts.
What the heck? But besides that,
people are nuts. It's not even Halloween.
And
it's not even October 1st.
So it's
technically. I'm sorry to keep cutting you off.
Okay, so there's. Oh, look! It moved over for them.
And it moved.
So
over
it slowed down and it moved over.
Go over the line though.
I don't think so.
It stayed inside.
I think it stayed in, but it did move over a decent amount.
It was a young kid, one on a bicycle, one walking. They were on the right side of the white, but it did right by giving them a little more.
For them, moved over to the left.
Very cool.
I like that. And just regular autopilot would not do that.
No, it would have kept going.
Today. Yeah.
You know what I don't like about regular autopilot? It will not change lanes when there's police or emergency vehicles on the shoulder. I don't want to, like on a 3-lane road, if a police or emergency vehicle's on the shoulder, I don't want to be in the closest lane. I want to be in the middle or the far left
There's
lane.
been so many times when I'm on navigate on autopilot, and I will be in the left lane. You know, I try to I put my turn signal on ahead of time because I'm like, all right, I see the cop up there. I don't want to give him the lane. And then autopilot will put the right turn signal on and move over and get back into. I'm like, come on!
Yeah, there's a reason why I'm moving.
Exactly. There's a reason I put you back into this lane. It doesn't, you know, not yet. But I'm gonna assume that if it can, I mean, it can see colors, it can read things. That it should be not too far away where it can see blue and, you know, red.
The lights, you know,
flashing,
it's a flashing light.
Not to be in that lane.
Get out of the, you know, give them more room.
Right. So, I honestly, I always thought that autopilot did better at nighttime. And it's done very well this whole trip.
Yeah, this trip has been great.
No roundabouts. I love a good roundabout to really push it, especially because so many of the things that I've like I really want to push it to the limit. There hasn't been a taxing situation while at that point. Like a lot of roundabouts that I've gone into so far have been very clear and open.
Yeah, we can get to one that's not good. That's really close to where we are right now.
Coming up soon.
Yep, coming up real soon. It's not good because it's a single lane roundabout, which should be easier.
Right.
But at least when I'm on autopilot, it always wants to take the curve. It always, it's not going to do it. I bet you it's going to do it in this.
No interventions the whole way from.
That's great.
From
the parking lot.
That is. It's like it doesn't seem real most of the time. You're like it literally drove us. The car literally drove us. Besides me telling it things,
just keep going straight. Don't make this slide.
Let's see. Nope, stay. Nope.
And I can't blame the car for any of what you're going through. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing.
I'm trying to tell it to go the other way. Is it going?
It's still going. I wouldn't let us.
It's like you guys already screwed with me once. We're not doing that again.
If you the roundabout is close at the end of this road. If you make a right, well, it's right there.
It probably won't let you.
But it probably won't let you. That's funny.
That's funny. It's like you are going left.
You would have to disengage autopilot.
I would have had to disengage. Yeah. That's funny that it was like, screw you. I'm going
the direction I'm saying I'm going. So I did notice that the dots change when it commits. They're green.
What color is it now? Is that green or
to
gray?
me, that's I remember you with the colorblind.
Yeah.
To me, the dots. Look green to me.
Okay. Yeah, I thought they were gray initially, but you said they changed?
I've seen them be gray.
Oh, really? Oh, that's terrible for someone like me that thinks they're gray.
And then it'll go green. Yeah, I feel bad that you maybe don't notice this. It'll go green when it commits to that turn. So anytime we've been in a place where it was unsure and it looked like it was searching for the direction, this line is all over the map,
right,
you know?
Right.
It was gray. And once it chose how it was going to take the turn, they changed to green, and then it goes.
Oh, so check this out. I just put the windshield wiper on.
I saw.
Windshield wipers cannot be disabled when autopilot is active.
That's good.
Interesting.
That's good.
I don't know if I've seen that before with just regular autopilot.
I have not. I can tell you, I've never seen that warning before. What do you think about the electric wipers?
Oh my God, I don't know.
Is that overkill?
I think it's completely unnecessary.
Making things more complicated to break and cost more money.
I heard some. Oh, cool. We're taking a left turn now.
Yeah. So it's gray right now.
That does look gray.
Yeah.
It looks much more gray than the green that looks gray.
Yeah, it's gray now, and I bet when the light turns green, it'll commit to the turn.
This is a nice intersection too, because this is not a fun intersection.
No, this is.
It's like a K. Would you call it like a K?
Well, it's still 4-way.
So
you can see that it's like bent that way, and this is gonna be a good one to see how it does.
So I definitely need a camera.
Oh no, you're right. Look at when you're looking at it this way.
From there it does
look
look like
a K.
Yeah. All right, this will be a fun one because you could almost see that person's. All right, so we're green.
Oh, you know what? It had that car to kind of cheat.
Kinda. I mean, but it's. That handled that phenomenally.
Perfect.
It really likes to accelerate.
Once
it's done and it's confident, it's like I'm going.
I'm pulling out of the turn.
Well, the other thing too, I mean, is that when I drive very I don't want to say aggressively, but I drive spiritedly. So
Steven, you burnt your first set of tires in like 7,000 miles.
6,000 miles.
Yes, you definitely are driving.
I drive
spiritedly. It's insane.
The other thing is, honestly, like, having full self-driving probably like
It's better for you.
It probably
and
forces
better
me
for
to
the
safer
car.
driver,
Yeah.
better for the car.
car's happier.
It's gonna last longer. Well, the other day I took it out of beta and I just wanted to I forgot where it was, but I'm like, I just want to kind of punch it here.
Sure.
And I was like, holy cow, this is a fast car.
Yeah, you forget
'Cause
sometimes
when
until you do it.
when you drive like a sane human.
Yeah.
You
drive like a normal human
Yeah, when you
being.
drive like a normal human being. Actually, I know this intersection too.
Yeah, this is not.
This is a terrible intersection.
This is a bad intersection.
Why is
for
it-
the car. It's doing the right thing.
Why is it?
No,
Oh,
it's absolutely doing the right thing. So it deliberately pulled
Interesting.
into the right turn lane to make the left, and that's exactly
sounds
what it
really
needs
funny
to
when
do.
you say it like
It
that.
does sound stupid when I say it like that.
But both lanes turn left.
Because when we get up there, it's got to make a right. So it totally did the right thing.
Because that's going to be a quick turn.
Oh yeah, it's that gas station and it's right. So you don't want to do that from this left. It pre-planned where it was for the next turn. That was
is
good. I'm
pretty
impressed.
awesome.
I'm impressed.
Wow. So I even when I drive like human Steven driving, I do not like this intersection.
This intersection's
So
terrible.
hands hardcore
Yeah.
on the wheel.
Let's
ready
see
to
how
keep-
it does.
Did
Did you get involved there?
Nope, I just let it go.
So it almost went into the bank.
It almost went into the bank. I'm trying to be more.
But it didn't, you know?
Forgive. Oh man, I guess the car could have gone. I don't know why it slowed down that much.
Definitely could have gone. Is it going now?
Yeah,
Is it
gone.
going?
Yeah, but it's a red light.
Yeah, but still, it could have went when it was green.
Right, it could have went when it was green, and it had the same confidence right there as when it was like red.
That's very odd. But still, you have not intervened.
No,
Outside of the parking lot.
even with that very close call.
Insanity. But that is a hard one visually
Yeah.
too, because
Oh, yeah.
it looks like you could go straight, but
Right.
really you're shit.
What? Oh, what are they doing? Maybe
Road work. Okay. I don't know why it's happening.
So
at
once we get here, I'm gonna
9
have to, take over now because it's just the house is on the
going
left.
into a driveway.
So just tell me where it is, so I can.
It's coming up.
Now your destination is on the
So-
Over
left.
here. Which turn?
This left.
Right.
And now you're gonna see my new
Right
fence
here?
that I love so much.
Okay.
Look at this fence. Oh, I love this fence so much. I love this fence.
That's a nice fence.
Well, I just love it because I don't have to look at him anymore. That's why I love it. I love it.
That's a
because-
nice fence.
Yeah, they did a really good
They
job.
did a good
Steve.
job.
And I found them on Facebook Marketplace.
Really?
A couple of people were talking about them.
Wow.
Now,
That's quality.
I've been a landlord for a long, 20 years. I have never hired anyone where I was able to just hire them and then that was it. I never had to do anything else.
Wow.
These guys took care of the permit,
Wow.
took care of the dig people. Obviously, the materials showed up. I didn't have to do anything other than pay them.
Wow.
I felt really good. I feel really good about this.
Hey, look,
fence.
it's letting me put on beta in your driveway. Do you want to see what it does?
Yeah, see what it does. I mean,
It looks like it wants to go around that other car.
Sure. And then it could leave.
Oh God, why is it
You're
going so
okay.
fast?
Well, it's got to make the turn.
What's it?
Oh, it didn't do it. It's not
It
making.
just stopped.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
look at that. That's
Well,
it.
see, the funny thing is, though, it's still in beta.
And
it's
is
still
the
like
wheel moving right now? No. Okay.
it's just.
Well, you haven't told it where to go, too.
Right. I haven't. That's the funny thing. I haven't told it where to go, but it's like, let's go for a drive.
Let's just park
All
right
right,
here.
so I'll
in the
take it
middle.
out. There's no reason. Interesting.
Excellent
So
stuff,
it got
man.
us with only
You did good.
I would say one area where I could have taken over, but I gave it a little bit more wiggle room.
And
than
it fixed
and
itself.
it did
Yeah,
fix
it
itself. And I
fixed
think that's what I've been hearing, from some other beta testers, which is like, and I think even Elon was like, it can do it. You just have to trust it, which sounds terrible.
Sounds scary.
Like, just-
sounds like
it's fine.
cars
Just-
hopping curbs and
Right.
doing crazy things.
Right.
So, but I'm glad you didn't intervene. Thanks for the trip. This
So
was
full
really
drive,
crazy.
about a 16-minute drive, 0 interventions. The only one where technically had to was when we kept forcing it to try to go a different way. And for some reason that was interesting. It just went into full panic
would
mode,
not.
take over the wheel immediately for literally no
that
reason.
piece, yeah.
No, literally no. Besides the fact that I just kept saying go left,
Yeah.
go left, and then.
It-
But then at that time, I don't think I definitely got to get a camera for up here so everyone could get a better
Yeah, I
understanding.
feel bad. These people watching, really don't know what we saw.
They got the best part.
Oh.
They got to see the two Italians just reacting to everything. That's what yeah, anyone who wants to go up for a ride in Beta, you're welcome to, but you have to be Italian and you have to be very dramatic, you know?
Fun stuff.
So yeah, that was a good drive. Yeah, very cool. All right.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.